Hey, welcome back to the garage, everyone. Today we're going to do a little inspection on our rear suspension and brakes. All right, I got the car back in the air after our initial test drive. We've also taken the car to the alignment shop, and they have tweaked a few things. They tweaked the camber and the caster. I'm sorry, camber is in the lower control arm adjustment right here. Caster is in the guide rod adjustment here. Caster is actually adjusted with using the bushing right here on the car mount. So anyway, and of course the toe in and everything was adjusted as well. Car drives really nice now. The front end is done. The rear end, however, needs a little bit of work. It's in pretty good shape though, really. I've been inspecting the trailing arms, I guess is the proper term here, really. These bushings here, there's not a whole lot to see, but from what I am seeing, I don't foresee a problem. Body mount bushings are nice and solid. From what I can tell, these bushings here on the back end of the trailing arm are solid as well. At some point, the previous owner had new flex discs put in for the drive shaft, so I don't have to mess with that, thankfully. For the next project, we are going to focus on replacing these boots on the rear half shafts. We're going to replace the shocks. We're going to replace the brake flex hoses. And we're going to do a brake job just like we did on the front end. We're also going to change the end links. As you can see, the end links there, well, they're torn, so they need to go. They need to be replaced. The brake discs themselves look okay. I believe the rotors are probably a little too thin to be turned. Of course, you know, rear rotors on these cars are pretty thin anyway, and we have a pronounced lip here, and we've got some ridges, so it's probably time for those to go. Although there is no oscillation when you press the brake pedal, but if you're going to do the complete brake job, you might as well do the whole thing. We'll also go ahead and change the bushings out on this sway bar just because they're easy. One other thing that we will take care of while we're back here, I'm sure you've noticed by now this dark discoloration here around the differential. It probably has a little bit of seepage of differential oil from around the seal here. So during our next project, we're going to make sure we check this fluid, see what it looks like, and see if it needs to be changed. It probably does need to be changed, and we'll more than likely we'll go ahead and drain it out and put some new fluid in here. This discoloration could be a leak in the differential. However, it also might be remnants of the fuel leak that I had up here. So that's debatable. I just don't know yet. But there was a steady drip from this fuel line right here, and it was leaking down onto this rubber, which I cleaned. I cleaned that rubber off when I did the fuel line project, but I didn't clean this part. So this may be left over from the diesel fuel that was dripping. We'll do a little bit more investigation and we'll find out. Lastly, I think we're going to try to tackle this differential mount. If I get a little close to this thing and start taking a look at it, from what I'm seeing there, let's see if we can get a little closer. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't look too nice to me. That looks like it's worn out. That differential mount needs to be replaced. Well, all right, I think I'm going to post this short rear end inspection video today. And if any of the viewers see any problems that I missed, hey, put them in the comments below. Let me know. I'm just a guy like anybody else, right? I make lots of mistakes. So, hey, look, if there's anything you see in here you think I ought to take care of while I'm working on the rear end of this car, let me know. Okay, everyone, that's about it for this quick inspection of the rear end of our W126. As always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to you shortly.